Hello, guys. Welcome back to the FLYBUCK Podcast. Today, got your biggest, bestest host, Sincere.
The bestest co-host, Marcos, and we're back at our home studio. We got HR in the building. Woo woo.
Hey y'all, it's Tyler. Welcome back.
And it's Ariel. Hi, guys. Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah, I know a lot of you guys are here watching this episode because you guys see where we're at. Please go back and watch the other episode. Niggas sacrificed their mouth for y'all. And y'all just...
let's restructure that a little bit and then try again.
Sorry, this nigga's family sacrificed their mouths for y'all.
That's not...
And his girlfriend.
If you guys want to find out what context he's talking about, make sure y'all tune into the last video. Spoiler alert, it is a Carolina Reaper that's involved, and it's not as pleasant as you think it would be.
All right, but the government, bro.
Yeah.
The government, bro, is shutting down.
They got till the weekend. They got till October 1st, right? Happens every year where there is, it's like an appropriation bill. So you pretty much have to know what you're going to like spend your money on for your budget before you spend any actual money. Like, where's this money actually going to? We need this shit to be agreed by the House, both Democratic and Republican, right? Every year, it's always some beef because there's far left liberals, far right Republicans. And in 2018 was the longest in history where we had a government shutdown. 2018, 2019, I believe. One of those two. But it's always this same time. You know, it's always October 1st, I believe. So, last time we had this, the government shutdown, it lasted for 34 days. Okay?
Oh, that did happen, huh?
A total of $11 billion lost. And then we got $3 billion back on that.
Okay.
This time around, it's a different set of essential workers. And this is what I'm going to tell y'all. When the government shut down, the president still gets paid. Congressmen still get paid.
Well, I thought those were federal jobs.
They signed into a bill that they could still get paid during the shutdown.
Well, of course.
Yeah. I mean, shit. That's, yeah.
Should we?
Yeah. So, unless they come into agreement.
Do they make the bills too?
Yeah.
And then sign them?
Yeah.
That's lit. That's a lit job.
Nah, dude.
That's a good job, bro.
Dude. They're so fucked up for that, dude.
Nah, bro. We're saying that because we don't have those jobs.
Yeah, but also, why would you do that to a million? All right, let me get to a point. So, the jobs that are potentially facing no wages, not getting paid. So, pretty much you still have to work. You're just not going to get paid. Now, they are providing back pay. That did become...
back pay?
law last time. So when Trump and everything shut, or when I say Trump, but when the government shut down last time in 2019, let's say if you worked those 34 days that you worked and you weren't getting paid, you get that back whenever it opens up. So I mean, there's been in history as little as a couple days, a few weeks, but it's never been longer than a month. Well, actually,
those 30-some days.
Yeah, because it's until further notice, but we'll pay you back when we get everything figured out. Because they have the money. But since they don't have the appropriation bill, they don't have a budget or as to where it's supposed to be going, they're like, we're not giving you shit. So if you work at the airport, like airport traffic controllers.
These are the ones not getting paid?
Not getting paid.
Okay.
Airport traffic controllers, like TSA agents, passport agencies. Let's see what else.
But they can still wait for the back pay.
Yeah.
Oh, my landlord that?
No.
I got you in. Bro.
No. Some people, last time when this shit happened, some people just started door dashing. Some people found other jobs because, I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, military and border agents, I believe, are the ones amongst not getting paid. The ones that are up in the air, I believe it's IRS.
Border agents not getting paid. So not going to work. Oh, no.
They're still required to work. Like, it's still something that's, I mean, obviously.
Still required to work. What the fuck does that mean?
They're essential workers, right? So some places, like the post office, where at the post office, you're fine. You're still going to get paid because you make money off the shit that you sell. Right?
Yeah, no, but required to work as in, like, if you quit, you don't get unemployment. But I worked at an essential job.
Yeah.
I'm not required to work there. I'm just, like, I can work.
Yeah.
Like, that's a place you're allowed to work at, like, during these places because they stay open during crises and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they don't have to, like, by law work there, I don't think.
No.
Like, not like the
you're not,
army,
you're not
you know?
like bounded by unless you're something like that, but you're not bounded by it. but also there's nothing that really protects you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
like if you quit, you don't get no money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's why when I worked at Home Depot, I found out if I lose a job, I don't get unemployment, bro, and everyone else is getting all these fucking COVID checks and shit.
Crazy. Also, another thing too, while the government is shut down, certain programs like Head Start, WIC, and food stamps are in jeopardy. So, and it's not like these people who qualify for these programs are in the middle class or upper class. This is low income like families and stuff. And so now you have millions of people who don't have access to their very much needed assistance. And that's tough, bro.
And there's
That's
no
tough.
back pay on food, nigga. You can't be like, I'm saving up to eat next month.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like Kevin McCarthy, I want to say, is the head of the Republican Party. The way he got elected is he was short 15 votes, right? So he essentially promised that these, which is 5% of the House, right? 15 people. There's only like 95% of the people can agree on the bill. But if this 5% that Kevin McCarthy appointed to have, power over the House, if these 15 people don't like it, then that's why it's shutting down right now. Because they want to pass a bill that, they want to get funding taken away from the Ukraine war. I believe they want some more funding for like immigration or something like that.
Like to stop immigration?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a few other things I'm missing. But if he doesn't like abide by them, then he loses his job. So one thing he did try saying is like, "Hey, I'll work to like on impeachment policy against Joe Biden, right? And in the meantime, we could do like a short-term billish. So pretty much like while the duration as to when we come into an agreement, right? That how long ever that could be, we'll still pay for your programs. It'll just be check by check." And they're like, we can't work with that. Like, that's not going to work for us. Which is ironic because, like, I think closer to 50% of the population in America lives check by check. Actually, crazily enough, statistically, people who make over 200K, 20% of that group is still living check by check.
Yeah, I get people are, but that's still that's your fault a little bit.
Yeah.
That's your fault a lot of it.
Yeah, financial stuff is hard.
I still don't understand why the government shut down. I feel like you explained it poorly.
Why the government shutting down?
Yeah, like I don't get it.
Because they want to figure out what they're gonna spend their money on, and 5% of the Republican Party is like, we don't want to spend it on that.
Mm-hmm.
And so now they have to halt everything.
So everything is shut down until they make a decision.
Yeah.
Why?
It's the appropriation bill. Like you can't move past that point. Like every year, the House has to agree on something, which is tough. I mean,
but they can't just keep making shit going until they make a decision. What the fuck's the difference?
They can, but they won't. It's not like they don't have the monies that they do.
Wow, bro, they got y'all. That's fucked up.
Yep. Yeah, you're really mourning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, bro, I'm here too, so it's like, nigga, my food stamps is gone, bro. How you think I feel, bro? I just found out from you that I'm not eating next month, bro. That's
if you
terrible.
do have benefits for, like, food stamps, for example, October will be, like, you'll still get your payment for October. And SSDI benefits are unaffected, so you'll still be getting paid for your Social Security disability.
Okay, what happens if these niggas died?
I don't have the
terrorist attack, the building got bombed. Do we vote new ones in?
What are you planning?
Yeah,
yeah, what are you saying, bro?
I'm just wondering, how the fuck do we move on from this? I don't know. I was never a big fan of the rules are just the rules, just because shit kind of got to make sense to me. So I'm trying to figure out how to more or less move around that, because it's just people making up the rules, and you're another person on Earth. So I don't know render yourself powerless in the situation. You're kind of hoeing yourself out, You're like, damn, they just do it, and then that's all we could do.
I mean, it's obviously they get voted in, but there's then that goes into the election process, that goes into electoral college, that goes to lobbying, that goes to I mean, people who pay for those people to sit in those seats, like those are some fucking big name companies. You know what I mean? And so it's not like a powerless position to be in, to just be a citizen and just, cast your vote and stuff. It just takes a lot to do it. And I think that's very daunting for a lot of Americans, and especially for the youth, because we don't really see the purpose in...
Wait, I remember when you chose to not vote. What changed your mind?
Whoa. Wait a minute.
This nigga didn't vote? Bro, why didn't you vote, bro?
No, I did vote.
No,
I will say...
After he didn't?
Would you vote?
Bro, I voted every year, bro.
Yeah, for who?
Yeah, Biden. Every time.
Wait a minute.
No,
Wait, every year. Yeah.
Every time, bro.
He didn't... 2016, 20... Yeah, he did 2020. That's when Biden...
Yeah.
You were able to vote when you were 18.
Okay.
Who'd you
Who
vote
was
for?
running in 2018? What are you talking about?
Bernie and Hillary.
How would they run in 2018 if it's every 4 years?
Wait, 2012, let's see, 2012, then 2016 he got elected.
2020, baby.
2020. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. That is Biden. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
2016 was Hillary, Bernie.
Yeah.
There you go. I got it now. Yeah. Good job, bro.
This nigga doesn't vote. He said, who'd you vote for in 2018?
Oh, governor, though.
What? I don't fucking know, bro. Kate Brown. No. I know the R's suck. And I don't know why. I knew for like a week, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, these are the Republican ones. These are the conservative ones. And they look like Scott Pilgrim villains. Like, they look like exactly what they're meant to do.
Yeah,
they do.
And then also the poll statistics as to, what percentage of our generation is voting. And that's a whole nother topic for another day.
I don't believe in that shit no more, bro.
Why?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I think it's something that should obviously just change.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I don't the whole structure system thing. So it's
Yeah.
But it's like, but then you're like, oh no, you gotta just do this because we can't just shift it over. What the fuck?
I mean, that also happened with Measure 114. I don't know if you remember when we talked about it back then.
Yeah.
It still hasn't been passed because it's unconstitutional apparently, and so it's been going through like this.
Thanks for asking.
It bans magazines more than 10 pounds and requires completed background checks.
Oh
And
yeah.
a permit to purchase a firearm.
Which isn't that bad.
That's not bad. That's pretty normal.
Yeah, and having a permit to do and stuff like that.
Oh, and remember the to get the thing, they just look at you or some shit. Like, you have to do like an interview or some shit, like with a sheriff, and he just has to go off.
Psychological background.
Yeah, he just has to go off like if he thinks
Yeah.
you're cool or not, which is I think odd.
Which is required.
Yeah, and I think could lead to a lot of just people not getting shit because what they look like type shit, Yeah. And that's not fair. People just have faces that look scary. They should still get a gun. I don't know.
Yeah. And
Can't
to
protect
get
yourself.
a license and stuff like that is interesting.
How so?
Just because, like, I feel like most people who... Well, I should say most people.
You got your license, don't you?
Yeah, I got my license.
Yeah, so like what was interesting
And so,
about it?
I was saying, like, most people that get their license, there's a significant difference in what they've shown that people get their license to have committed or to commit a crime as compared to people who don't have a license to commit a crime. So
more
because
people-
I have my license, I'm statistically, how do I say this word? Let me use a sentence.
More likely to commit a crime?
Less likely to commit
Less
a crime.
likely?
There you go. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, that's kind of bullshit though.
Yeah.
Because okay, like say a shooting with an illegal gun is an automatic crime.
Yeah.
But a shooting with the same scenario but with a licensed gun isn't a crime.
Yeah.
What the only difference is, but it's not like a moral or like it's not like it's still self defense and shit.
Yeah.
So I guess if you want to say it like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's better than, people without licenses. This guy. And I would say, like, it's like how the Constitution was created, how we were founded, and how it's just kind of been continued. And the adjustments that they make feel kind of, I don't know, it's very one-sided. Like the fact that the president and congressmen signed into law that they still have to get paid.
Like we go home and still get paid is a crazy thing to write down yourself.
Yeah.
And they don't. It's also crazy to include in the small text.
And they're like essential, you know what I mean? And it's like, wait, y'all the motherfuckers who caused this for us. Like, why aren't y'all?
Because they can't make up their minds too.
Yeah.
Why don't y'all go to jail if you don't make up your mind?
Yeah, exactly.
If you have this job and you can't make up your mind in this amount of time, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
I bet they got a firm decision, bro. Every time.
Wait a minute. You should be president, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But no, I need to be in a position to, I guess, to fire those niggas.
Yeah.
Like, to look at them and be like, hey, you're not fucking working. Get out of here. I know what a motherfucker look like who's not working, bro. He gonna be in the break room with me and shit.
What are you doing there? Yeah.
You're fired. You ever been to work and you just know the dudes who just do their job like a motherfucker? Like, they're just real into, like, the small nitty-gritty parts and shit.
Yeah.
Like, they just, like, be working, doing the extra part, kissing bosses' asses and shit. Yeah, trying to get, like, the promotions, learning shit off the clock. Like, there's some people who, like, get into a company and really dedicate themselves to a company. And, I don't know, that feels corny and crazy to me. Even though, you know, it could lead to a successful life and simple, you know.
There was one lady who worked at this, like, she presenter now, like, she trains classes and stuff. Like, I took a class for the county, you take classes and stuff, to teach you the programs that you're gonna be, you know, in charge of, or I guess, you know, making people eligible for people. Man, I have a tough time with words today. For state trainings, there was this one lady, right? She's a trainer. Okay. And she said that she worked at her previous company for so long that she had 40 days worth of sick time. And she was so happy that she had 40 days.
Oh, no. This sounds like it's going to lead bad.
And she just would always be like, work, get extra hours, work, and for nothing. Like her own thing that made her feel good was that she worked that day. Yeah. And she just said, like, I was at that company for so long, and looking back at it now, it was like it was stupid to hold that as like a moment of being like, as like a monument of something to be proud of. Because it's like, no, you worked too much, and like you should have taken those days off that you needed, because look what you're at now. You know, you're at a different company altogether. Yeah. So yeah, take care of yourselves. I mean, the issue with Go ahead.
Oh, so I heard a counter thing to it also, and there's a comedian named Bill Burr, and he was talking about how when he used to work. He said, I used to work hella hard at all my jobs because I'm just a hard worker. You know what I mean? And then when he would go, like, whatever job he did, he would just do it 100%. And then he said that he also just got skills and shit from that, you know? So I guess, because what I do is I bullshit, essentially. So before I started using that time to, like, work on shit, I would just bullshit at work. So I would, listen to, like, podcasts, listen to music, fake work and shit like that. And I'd be like, I'm getting stuff out of this. Like, I'm getting over on them. I'm still here in the same spot doing the same thing. I feel like doing the hard work, like, it's practice. It makes it easier, you know? You can't just be a hard worker. Like, I'm going to be a hard worker now and just start hard working, you know? Like, it kind of just got to be something that you are doing. You know? You just got to be a hard worker everywhere. You can't just be kind of pick and choosing, like, I'm not that guy.
Like, I would say, like, working for yourself is, like, tough. You know, it is rewarding. Like, you're going to work harder for yourself. Like, when we were doing, like, landscaping and shit, like, we were just out there. Like, there wasn't really, like, there wasn't an easy way to do it, because landscaping is just, like, labor. Like, that's the whole point. Yeah. You know, but there was a certain element that I felt that when we were done with, like, a project or something, that I was like, I wanted to look this. And even if the client didn't recognize that there might have been a leaf that stuck out too much, like, for me personally, because I had put my name on it, I wanted to look as close to perfect, and just kind of kept at that, you know. And that was a lot more rewarding than working at Home Depot, putting up these pots for 10 minutes later for your boss to be like, actually, I think they'll look better here. Yeah. I ought to get mad at that shit, because it's like, you're not going to pick it up. I'm going to, you know?
Yeah, I can see that point of view. When I was doing things, I was like, I want this to, like, look really nice. It was always, like, in the mindset of the customer is never going to notice, like, they never really notice how well something's done. But when it's not, like then it's hella noticeable. So like the leaf that's like sitting there in the dirt, like they're gonna be like, oh shit, but like what about that leaf? But if it wasn't there and they scanned through, they wouldn't be like, oh, okay, great, a leaf's not right there. You know, they're not gonna appreciate what was actually fully done. But they are definitely like looking for the things to shit on. So I was like trying to make it hard for them to like be like, ooh, that shit, I don't like that, I don't like that, and trying to like just get ahead of them and shit.
My favorite ones gotta be like the blackberry bushes. First of all, the like berry bushes are such an invasive species. Like the way they vine out and grow and take over other plants is like nutrients and sunlight. It's fucking ridiculous. They're like actual aliens, like that just go in.
Viruses, bro.
It's so crazy, right? And they sprout like so easily, you know?
Extremely. And then the way that they replant themselves, so when they take their little finger vine thing, and all they don't need a seed, they just replant themselves by sticking the vine thing into the floor again, and then sprouting out of the ground again. They're wicked plants.
They're fucking wicked. And they grow so fast. So abundant, you know?
And everything.
Even if you chop off like, let's say you get to the bottom of it, you cut it off, if you get to the bottom of it, because that shit's...
I don't know how you'd get to the base.
Exactly, bro. Like, there's certain chemicals, you have to pull it out, but if you just nip at it, like, it's gonna grow back, like, within a few weeks. It's, like, crazy. A few weeks, months. But my favorite part is that when you and I got the hang of the berry bushes, we just set the plank down and just got the little
back of that
chainsaw.
lady's, like, barn or house or whatever.
Bro,
the fence was broken down.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Good.
Because even though, like, I mean, we took out damn near all of them, you know?
No, that shit was clean as hell back there.
Yeah.
Before and after pictures right here.
It's not. It's just,
never do it.
Yeah, it's just him and this guy. And also, practice self-care. You know, a big issue with today's, you know, environment, you know, is everything is just bam, bam, bam. Like, if you're on social media, it takes your time. If you're on TV, if you're at work, like, fuck, even gas, you know what I mean? That shit is crazy. That shit will keep going up and up. Practice self-care is super crucial, okay? And it's not good to practice self-care when you're already super stressed out. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's like being thrown in the ocean, right? And then learning how to, like, sorry, I said that wrong. Let me say it again. That's like being in the ocean and then being like, okay, I probably should learn how to swim now. You know what I mean? Like, no, you could take it level by level. You could start out kiddie pool, just something small. You know, listen to your favorite podcast, meditating, doing things, like doing hobbies that you really enjoy, you know. Don't wait to be the very height of anxiety, panic, or anger to be like, oh, I need to practice self-care, because you already wore yourself out, you know.
Yeah, no, bro, you're right.
And listen to FLYBUCK Podcast.
So, do you guys remember your first kiss?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Hyla, what happened to you?
It was just quick, you know, little kid shit.
So wait, huh?
It was with some little white boy, actually.
Oh,
whoa!
Colonize those lips.
No, but it was just, you know, little. And I was like,
How old were you?
This was like elementary school, really young. Yeah. Why did we kiss? I don't know. I don't remember where it was at. I just remember I was like, oh my god. And this little white boy. Like,
yeah, that's a pretty crazy.
Make sure my parents ain't around.
Wait, what about you, Ariel? So you could walk home tonight.
Yeah. My first kiss was in middle school, and it was like a dare, and it was with my boyfriend, my first boyfriend, Julian. And may he may he rest in peace. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Sorry. Terrible
but it's okay, because when we kissed, babe, don't worry. It's okay, because when we kissed, he missed, and we kissed like chin. So fucking weird.
Yeah. Like your chins touched?
No, like.
He just kissed your chin?
Yeah, because he had his eyes closed, and I had my eyes closed, and we went in, and
That's pretty crazy.
And it was like, it was weird. I got above his lip, and he got my chin. It was weird. And then he cried, and then there was like this corner, because it was Alisat Middle School, and there was this corner where everybody got together, and then that's when we actually kissed. But yeah.
Did it rain it back?
Just just in a corner where everybody was around you?
Yeah, it was like the corner where everyone picked up and dropped off their kids. it was like a corner where people got together, and then like there'd be fights there, there'd be kisses there. We
Kisses.
kissed.
Hot spot.
What the?
Yeah,
the
it was
hot
a little
spot.
hot spot.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. How old were you?
I was 12. Yeah.
Couldn't be my daughter. Swear to God. I had my first kiss when I was 16 years old.
What?
Yeah, 16. And I'm not even trying to like. Yeah. Whatever, guys.
Wow. It's okay, baby.
But to be honest, like I actually got head first before I ever had my first kiss.
Wow,
You're
that's
sick.
really interesting.
Yeah.
Like how
It was
long
weird.
before?
Before, like a week later, I think. Yeah.
What monster was this with, bro?
Was this
Who went
with?
straight for the
Oh
dick?
yeah. It was my first girlfriend, Big Shirley. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think it was their first kiss. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think you just start out I think
Yeah.
people start their kiss at elementary, middle school. I was late in the game. I respect that.
It's a weird first kiss.
Yeah. Week late. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Yeah. Wait, what music did you listen to when you was a kiddo?
Oh, my first kiss was pretty cool too.
Oh, let's hear
Whoa,
about
wait,
it.
what band did
Tell
as a
us.
kid?
My first kiss was on like it was weird, bro. It was like almost in like 3 different places. Like, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So-
How old were you?
5th grade. So how old are you in like 5th grade?
10 or 11.
10 or 11. And then it was a Mexican chick, and we're apartment kids context.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
all of
yeah.
us were, as soon as all of us met up in the little circle thing, it was just too much like young, little horny tension, like balled up, and like so, like we did what we could, which was spin the bottle.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
And so I remember we went
Party
to
boy. This guy's crazy.
Yeah, that shit's a lot of tension, bro.
Yeah.
Because while you sitting there, you really hoping if it do happen, they're totally okay with it. Cause
Yeah,
if
that.
they're not,
Ew, never. Breaks the bottle and shit. Yeah. That's
why are you even here? It's just like,
Oh my.
but I was an asshole when I was like a kid, bro. Cause
I see.
I wasn't cool with affection, and like so when.
No.
No way, dude. You.
I know I'm just such a passionate guy now, you know.
Yeah, when you said was, I was like, I still see this though. It's crazy.
So, like, but I was almost scared because I was mean to this chick for sure.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much like, ugh, oh my God. Apartment kids, bro. I was really just scared. I was hella scared. And insecure, too.
No,
It
I'm
was
not
terrible.
giving it to you.
I don't need it from you, bro.
You're an asshole, bro.
You're no better, bro.
But you said it was on like almost 3 separate occasions.
Okay, so it happened in 3 different locations.
Location.
God damn. So...
Sorry, you hit your eye.
Yeah, I felt it. Blinked, bro. Oh yeah, so we were playing spin the bottle, bro. Tension was high.
Comments were flying everywhere.
People were saying the most outrageous things, bro. And so at first we tried doing it right there, and then excuses were just flying. Parents, older siblings, someone might see us. So then we went out to like this little dirt field part, and then we're still like, it's dusty. We all move too much. It's gross, right? And then we went to a seesaw, which was like in front of everything at this point.
How many of y'all was there?
This was like, bro, it was like 8, 10
God
of us.
damn.
It was a weird vibe.
It's crazy,
bro.
yeah.
And I was so pissed because I don't know why I thought this was her fault for 100%.
It seems like you, yeah.
Yeah, it's because she was.
Yeah, we get it.
But we're on like the little seesaw thing. We're on like one side of it, so it's like a 4-seater type seesaw, and we're just on one side. And like we went over the thing, bro. When we touched, she shocked the fuck out my top lip.
Oh my god!
I think it was probably just the metal thing because the thing's made out of metal.
She chopped.
No, shocked.
Oh
Yeah, like because we're just we
Yeah,
shocked
yeah,
each other,
yeah.
and then I don't think she felt it. I always wondered if I was like the only one who feels like the shock, or if it's always both of us.
Yeah.
Because she didn't react like it was like a pop. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, oh, what happened? I was just like, she did something to me.
I'm getting big.
And yeah, no. And then we did it again.
Oh wow, this guy
Like 3 times in a row.
Oh wow, this guy's crazy.
That's crazy.
You did all the commenting just to
No, I low-key liked her. Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
maybe even loved her. Man, them apartment days was crazy.
Yeah.
We had this one kid. Oh man, I can't give you all the stuff. At school, I was quiet. You know what I mean? I was just real, oh man, nothing. Apartment days though, when I got back home to the trenches and stuff. Back with my homeboys. There was one kid. I think his name was like Aaron. Aaron had a dad, and I don't know why she was so funny, right? Aaron had a dad who was a trucker, right? But he wanted to be in the Marines, right?
Oh, okay.
So he kept telling his son that he's gonna be in Marines, right? And so Aaron would show up like, bro, we playing at the park. People got shorts on, no socks because we was disgusting back then.
Wow.
Just like fucking around, just playing and shit. Aaron pulls up with like, with full Marine gear, bro. I shit you not. This motherfucker had the black shoes, the tan pants, the buckskin shirt, and that fucking hat, bro. And it wasn't even like the hat that they wear. It was just like a little fucking, like the shit that writers be wearing and stuff. So yeah, this kid used to always want to be a Marine, bro. And I used to just clown him for that shit. I was like, boy, what the fuck you serving on this playground, bro? You over here on the fucking slide. You should go back up our military, It was just some fuck shit like that, And he was like, oh, my dad said this, and that. I was like, is your dad a Marine? He was like, no. I was like, why are you listening to him then? He also had a crush on this one girl that I liked there, too. At the apartments and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to have a crush on this little Tina girl. She was like mischievous as fuck. Like she one time took like her parents like wine bottle and like brought it out to us and shit, and we didn't know how to open it. We just had a bottle and we just kind of like held it and pretended like it fucked with us. Like whoa, we was dumb. But since she did shit like that, I'm pretty straight. You know what I mean? Like straight arrow. I don't steal from people,
Yeah, let alone parents, man.
Yeah, exactly. So when I was just like, wow, she's so like on the edge and stuff. Like that's crazy. She stole my heart. She's like Robin Hood.
Oh shit, bro! You're like the cook from Ratatouille, and she's the biker girl. You're competing with a Marine, bro.
Yeah, I was like, but you just not gonna just show up here, bro. Like I'm finna serve you some shit, goddamn it. And I didn't get to live out too much of that. Not that I can remember, because we moved around a lot, bro, when I was a kid, like a shit ton, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to like 8 different like elementary schools. Yeah, just being poor. I don't know if you know anything about that.
Nah, we couldn't afford to move.
Fuck, that's a good one. What do you mean couldn't afford to move?
It's just expensive, bro.
Didn't
Section 8, bro. We just stayed in the same place for years, man. We were supposed to stay there to move into the 10 years, man. It was funny. Crazy.
Yeah, we waited for Section 8 for a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kept because wherever we was at, they kept raising the rent for some reason.
They approved us immediately.
Yeah.
You need it. This is how poor we were.
Well, we would have probably got it sooner if we had like the resources to get to the place to apply for Section 8,
Yeah.
Because you didn't really have, like, my mom really couldn't miss work because she was already busing and stuff.
Yeah.
And she already had to take us to school. So it wasn't really, like, a convenient time for her to go.
My mom made us walk by ourselves. We couldn't afford the bus, man. What a luxury, though. I always envy the kid on the bus.
Yeah.
Watching him drove by. The puddles just hit me.
Why would you be so close to the... Yeah.
Bro, it's hard being me, bro. You don't understand, bro.
Yeah. What else were we saying? Apartment days was crazy. Apartment kids was...
Yeah.
Y'all used to hang around that little generator, like that green.
Yeah, bro. The shit don't sit on.
That shit, bro. That's so.
Luxury seating, bro.
God,
if you got there first.
That shit was crazy, bro.
A kid's body temperature is insane, bro. Because I didn't understand weather as a kid. Like the most as soon as it starts sprinkling now, I'm just like, fuck. And the drive to stay outside. Because if I went inside, man,
that was it for you.
That was no more outside, bro.
That was it for you. Yeah.
You just gotta being inside when it's sunny outside and there's stuff out.
Prison.
It just feels like the whole house is dark and the fun is just beaming in, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're outside of the house when they're having that jellyfish party, bro. That shit's like it's crazy.
It's tough. I just feel like you was just outside looking. That big girl just running around playing. My love. On the fucking window and shit. I was never cyberbullied either. That shit was kind of...
Yeah, that seemed weird. I feel like maybe you had to have more friends to
Yeah.
be cyberbullied.
Thanks.
I was thinking like niggas weren't really messaging me, you know? So, like,
dude, some guy, like, I don't even fucking know who he is, bro. Some guy hit me up on Facebook, like, Harrison Harris, you need to chill, cause my Glock like to fuck bitches, and you finna be next.
is he with a dog?
Yeah, he's with a dog wearing like a Raymond Noodles fucking. To be real, I think he got the wrong Marcos, bro. I think so, bro.
Yeah.
It's so awkward. I can't even imagine the fucking, like, no, not him, dumbass. Yeah. Speaking of which, they just arrested allegedly Tupac'S killer.
Suge Knight.
You can't say that, bro. People were terrified of him. That's what Fat
Suge
Joe
Knight?
said. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched like some more Suge Knight like in depth shit, and people were at a certain point, but he really fucked his own image up at the end. Like, yeah, he got shot a bunch of times. He got stabbed a bunch of times. He was really like Jason out here. Like, he seemed like he couldn't die. But his whole thing is intimidation and extortion, you know? So you like scary movies and shit.
Yeah,
a lot of scary movies use the tactic of not showing the monster to leave it up to your imagination to make it even more personally scary. Him not always being out, but always popping up. He used situations and shit to find you in locations where you're alone and vulnerable and get you to do things that he wanted to, like Vanilla Ice. He made him sign over the rights and like a bunch of money to some other artists for one of his songs that they pretty much had nothing to do with. It was like Ice. I think it was the Ice Baby song. He broke into his hotel room. They beat up his bodyguards and then like had him in the bathroom and like made him sign the shit. But yeah, that's his thing. But at the end of the day, you're still human. You can't keep up this elusive ghost demon type like vibe. Like 50 Cent said, there's always like, there's gonna be another you out there, you know? So he ended up running into people like that and getting fucked up. You know, and getting beat up. Yeah. He got knocked out. Like, there's videos of him getting knocked out.
Damn.
Yeah, he got shot and he got stabbed. So, like, people can see that he's vulnerable now. And if your way of making money is extorting artists and shit like that, and you can't do that no more because they can see that, like, you're human and you could be touched too, and you're not just this fucking mob supervillain boss, and we can see you're running out of money and going bankrupt and shit like that. Yeah, shit switched up a lot before he ended up actually going to jail, and that's why he killed Tupac.
Wow.
Boom.
Yeah. Who'd they arrest then?
Some fucking nigga from grocery outlet. Overnight stalker. Nobody will know this.
Yeah, let's see who actually got arrested. Grand jury has indicted Dwayne Keith D is his nickname, Davis, on charges of murder with use of a deadly weapon in connection to the 1996 killing of rapper Tupac Shakur. He's 60 now. Was arrested Friday morning in Las Vegas. His wife's Henderson home was searched in July as part of the ongoing investigation. Shakur was shot and killed while leaving a boxing match on the Las Vegas Strip. Authorities painted Davis as the ringmaster of a plot to kill Shakur as retaliation after attack on his nephew. Nephew has long placed himself at the scene of the crime, saying he was in front of the white Cadillac that came up behind Shakur's car when shots rang out from the back seat, killing the musician. The rapper was shot 4 times and died 6 days later.
Oh, damn. He stayed alive for a while.
Yeah. I seen these 2 dudes, they tried to jump this one guy, and the one guy was like whooping their ass, bro. It was crazy. We were downtown.
It was us?
Yeah, it was us.
I thought it was 2 against 2.
It was 2 against 2?
I thought they ended up accidentally fighting each other too.
Oh, yeah. They punched his teammate, yeah. And then like you went over there to like help out or sort of take this. Nah, I don't know if you did that.
I think I went to point him out in the right direction.
Yeah. And I was just like,
your friend.
Yeah, I was like, I'm staying the fuck away from this. And I saw you run over there and I was like, fuck. So I ran with you over, and then that's like when I don't know who the fuck that one guy was, but he was whooping both their ass. And then the other guy who just kept hitting his own person was like, what the fuck? And then they punched each other. It was just the friendly fire, yeah. Do you know why they fought? Because they were like walking in like a thing, and didn't they just bump shoulders?
I thought, Yeah, did they just bump? I thought someone either said something to a girl. Oh, it was a girl and a dude, and then two dudes, wasn't it?
Yeah, there we go. I felt like one dude was dominating.
Yeah, well, good on him.
Yeah,
he had his
shit.
Bro.
Yeah, had to.
Yeah.
They just like bumped, and he was like, "Oh man, come on." He was like, "What the?" And the two dudes were like, "We gonna be on there." It was just woo woo woo. Oh my god.
So so they started fighting then. Okay, and then I felt like it was like a little bit 1-on-1, but then he started helping his friend.
Yeah.
But I remember them being on the ground and the dude kind of like getting back. So obviously the dude with his girl.
Yeah.
Started getting back, and the two dudes that he was fighting against were like started hitting at each other. He just like was looking up like, oh, my time to escape. Yeah. And then my ass, bro, that's your friend.
Yeah. And he I looked at you like, oh yeah, it is. My fucking head hurts. Jason.
That guy had like 8 arms. They're both just talking about it now.
You really whooped his ass. Yeah, I did. It was stupid, bro. They fucking lost, bro. It was so apparent, and man, that guy must have got some crazy coochie that night, bro. Crazy, bro.
I better. I beat up 2 dudes.
Bro, yeah.
I get jumped and I win. I don't know what I want yet, but I better get it.
Oh yeah, I think another time we saw a fight was it was about PSU or some shit.
Yeah,
and but the dude gave him grace, but he was like, "That's why you don't fucking slap women," and he just left. And there was just no context. That was the concept. But I don't know who the fuck, like where, cause like bro, it looked like everywhere was dead. Like there was no place open. So this dude must have been like grabbing his fucking jacket for at least a block, bro, because nowhere else was open, and he just fucking threw him. You know how much like energy and anger, and to just be like dragged, bro, is just terrifying.
Yeah,
I don't doubt he was like this, like trying to break that motherfucker, bro. Oh my god, dude, I would be terrified in that situation, bro. But the fucking standing up, and that shit was cartoonish. He stood up. He was, I think he was like. Why y'all? Oh man,
yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. I mean, it happens, you know. Some of the best fighters.
For sure.
Wait, what if somebody stole your parking spot? What was that altercation like? Cause I'm about to say you right here you calm cause you not provoked, but a motherfucker take your parking spot.
Yeah, I get a little racist.
Yeah.
In my defense, he was Mexican. Nah, but yeah, man, I don't know why he did that. Yeah. I just told him like, hey, bro, when you leave, I'm breaking your windows. No, I didn't really do it. I just wanted him to shop with and not feel comfortable.
Oh yeah.
And just be like, fuck. Nah. Think about the glass and shit.
So I'm about to say you've been doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
You're doing MMA.
Yeah.
Right. What? Why?
And
when?
For fitness, for mental health reasons. There's a lot of lessons and shit you learn. Learn how to whoop a nigga's ass, bro.
Yeah.
Let a nigga wear a puffer near me. I mean, he's dead, nigga.
Also, what's been your worst experience so far?
Easy. So an underrated move that very few jiu-jitsu dudes do is just be musty as fuck. And in grappling, being musty is one of the most lethal things you could do. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna get like a super hidden secret and shit that's like the forbidden technique.
Boom. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, them niggas suck, bro.
Yeah, we get that at the gym sometimes too. Like it's just like, bro, you do not need to be working out that hard.
Yeah.
And if you are, bro, scrub the same, you know, in the fucking shower. It's ridiculous.
That shit, yeah, bro. I think I ran into, so for jiu-jitsu, which is the worst one, I ran into a dude who stunk during Muay Thai.
Worse as in like, because you're in those positions all the time?
Yeah,
Okay.
so since you're like clenched in together, then you just are like in, like they will grab you under and like you'll be just,
oh, dude.
And usually like it's like, okay, it's hard to breathe, it sucks. But when the only ounce of breath you get is a sour muffin, bro, it's tough. And then you just want to tap, but you feel weak and shit.
Yeah.
But like I just now got a new perspective on why I should tell these niggas, because one, it's not that big of a deal. We're grown. and you're just musty right now, it's an easy fix. Wash off your
Yeah.
armpits and put on deodorant. And there's a dude on Instagram named Mick Dojo Life. Joe Rogan talks about him all the time and whatnot, so we will.
Shut up.
He calls out fake martial arts and fake martial arts instructors and stuff because they're dangerous. Kids die, people get scammed and shit. He was doing a live, right? And so I joined in on the live and I asked him about the musty situation. I'm at a new gym. How do I go about running into people that are musty? Because I felt like I was the only one having the issue because no one else was talking about it. And he was like, it's not your job because you're a paying customer. So, like, you're a customer of the gym. Like, I forget also.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a fucking student.
I didn't even think about
Like,
that.
yeah, I'm a customer of the gym. And, like, I should be thought about and accommodated for, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's a sanitary thing. So, it could be a sign of something else also. So, maybe it could show that, like, their hygiene isn't being kept up. So, maybe they could have, like, a wingworm or some other skin conditions and shit that because they're not keeping up with their hygiene. So if you're musty, then it's an obvious sign that you're probably not focusing on it too much. So yeah, it's good to tell the instructor and let them go talk to them about that.
Yeah.
And yeah, they should. And if they don't do anything about it, then that's a sign of a bad instructor. People there, they be like, before you leave, like, don't leave the locker room without showering. Like, shower in the locker room. I live, like, across the street down there.
Yeah.
So I just hop home. It's 2 minutes. I'm not going to be out there. A lot of dudes be out there with their dicks out. No care.
I hate that at the gym, bro.
Yeah.
I hate that, bro. I mean, I'm pretty, like, I
Yeah.
got tunnel vision. I could do it. But just
I
knowing
wish,
that there's
bro.
some, like,
Curious
I could,
George.
yeah.
No, but I don't know why, bro. Like, I'm just like, not gonna, damn it. They got me again.
It's fucked up because you got bad vision to
Yeah,
begin with,
I'm
so it's just crystal clear.
Ding. It's the only thing, bro.
4K TV. I mean, yeah.
I think I'm also just like I gotta know, like, what's going on in the world, in real life, bro, you know? What's the market like in the...
You want to cut it? Or you want to end it?
Do not nothing to...
No.
Well, thank you guys for watching another amazing, super exciting, hilarious, and engaging episode of the FLYBUCK Podcast. It's been your biggest, bestest host, Sincere.
And it's been your co-host. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Big special thanks to HR for being here. Woo! Thank y'all. We love y'all. Please give us money and have a great night, evening, morning.
Bye. All right, cool.
Cut it.
Cause someone... Oh.
Cut it. Somebody
Oh, fade to black, Hyla.
fade to black. Do something, please.
FTB.